Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to add Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets for photography competition. So as a competition organizer, my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment through my Razorpay, then automatically all the payment details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Razorpay account with my Google Sheets account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically add Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets for your photography competition. This will help you track all paid entries in real time, stay organized and avoid manual work. Alright, so as you all know that I organize a photography competition and collect entries fees through Razorpay. So it's important for me to keep track of all payments to know who has successfully registered. Now manually checking payments and updating a list takes a lot of time and increases the chances of missing entries. So by automatically adding Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets, I can keep a live record of all participants who paid. This helps me stay organized, easily verify entries and ensure that only paid participants are considered for the competition. It saves time and avoids confusion during the registration process. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Razorpay account, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new Razorpay payment, then automatically that payment detail should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Razorpay account with my Google Sheets using an automation software. And now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this automation by simply making a test payment from our Razorpay payment page. So for that, let me all take you back to my payment page. So this is my payment page that I have created with the name photography competition, and this is the test mode payment. Alright, so here I've already pre-filled the details such as the amount, full name, email and the phone number. So here let me tell you that amount is fixed over here, and then we are going to make a test payment. And here you can see my payment is in a test mode, so I'm going to select the method as UPI, and here I'm going to enter the test UPI ID over here, and then I'm going to click on this verify and pay. Alright, so you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received a new payment detail over here where we have received the order ID, participant name, email, phone number and the payment method. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Razorpay with your Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as add Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets for photography competition. And now you have to giving a name to my workflow. It is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, we are going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Razorpay, as I'm receiving new payments through Razorpay. And here I'm going to select my trigger event as payment captured. Alright, so that whenever a new payment is captured through Razorpay, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Razorpay account, and from here I'm going to click on this developers option given in the left side bar. And here under developers I'm going to select webhooks, and here under webhooks I'm going to add a new webhook over here. And now here for the webhook URL, we are going to copy the webhook URL that we have received over here in our Pabbly's workflow, and then I'm going to paste the webhook URL over here. Now here after entering the webhook URL, it is asking me to select the active event. So I'm going to select the event as payment captured, and then I'm going to create the webhook. Alright, so it says webhook saved successfully. That means we have successfully saved a webhook over here. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test payment in our Razorpay. So for that, let me all take you back to my payment page. Here I'm going to refresh it, and now here I'm going to make a new payment. And now here I'm going to make a new payment. So here I'm going to enter the full name as smart user, email as smart@pabblytunes.com, and lastly here I'm going to enter a random phone number, and then I'm going to click on this pay. And here you can see the payment is in the test mode. So I'm going to select the method as UPI. Here I'm going to enter the test UPI ID, and then I'm going to click on this verify and pay. And here you can see payment is successful. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the UPI ID, entity text status. Here you can see the order ID, phone number, full name, email address, payment method, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So now here after capturing the response, what I want is that I want to add this payment detail over here in my Google Sheets. But now here I only want to add the details of the payments who are made for the photography competition. So now here for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to use a feature of Pabbly, that is filter by Pabbly. And here we are going to select the action event as filter values, and then I'm going to click on this connect. And here you can see we are now successfully connected, and here it is asking me to set up the condition for the filter. So here I'm going to set up the condition for the filter value, and here for the label I'm going to select the label on which I want to surpass the filter. So here you can see so many details are available over here. So here in this particular case, I need to post the filter on a specific data that is going to be similar whenever we're going to receive a response for this particular payment. So now here what we are going to do is that we are going to make the payment in the base amount, and here you can see the base amount showed is 50,000, whereas we made the payment for the 500. So it is because Razorpay calculates the amount in pesos. That's why we have received the 50,000 for 500 rupees. Alright, so we are going to use this particular label, and here we are going to select the filter type as equal to. You can select the filter type as per your need, and here for the value I'm going to enter the value as 50,000, because whenever I'm going to receive a payment for this competition, then we are going to receive the base amount similar to this amount. Alright, so now I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see the status is success and the messages condition is true. So with this, we have successfully set up a filter over here. So now after surpassing the filter, I want to add all these details in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that, I'm going to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. And here I'm going to select my action event as add a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select these spreadsheets that I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name payment details for photography competition. So I'm going to select that only, and now here after selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking me to select the sheet. So I'm going to select the sheet as sheet 1, and then it is asking me to enter the order ID, participant name, email, phone number, and the payment method. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here in my Google Sheets. So now here, instead of entering the details manually, and I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive a new payment to our Razorpay, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. Alright, so here for the order ID, we are going to map the order ID. Here for the participant name, I'm going to map the name of the customer. Here I'm going to map the email address. Here I'm going to map the phone number. And lastly, I'm going to map the payment method. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added all the details in our Google Sheets as a new row. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new detail over here where we have received the order ID, participant name, email, phone number and the payment method. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected trigger as Razorpay and our action as filter by Pabbly and Google Sheets. So that whenever we're going to receive new payment to our Razorpay, then automatically using the details, it is going to filter the value on the basis of the base amount. And if it surpasses the filter, then automatically all the details are going to be added over here in our Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to add Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets for photography competition. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.